What is up? It is Thursday. We're doing Facebook, so this has to be Thursday.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So what the hell are y'all up to? Mel's been out all day, getting beautified. Her hair looks amazing.
Thank you. Well, at first I registered my vehicle,
Oh, yeah. We did have to get the truck registered. We had to go to the tag office and play with that.
And then I had to call him from the tag office and say, get your ass up here because your tags, my Angery tag is in his name. So yeah. He had to be there.
All right, Cold War Prepper. Book review Thursday, 7/27 at 8. Awesome. Send me a reminder, man. So I can catch that. Maureen in the house.
Hello.
And Chia. Ellie Williams. Man, you got it piling on already. Matt Star. Oh, man.
Meow.
Meow. That's
Carl.
Carl. That's what he calls
his wife.
Dana.
Meow.
Calls her Meow. Oh.
Hey, Egghead.
Egghead in the house. What up?
Rachel.
And yeah, Rachel. So I did leave to go to the tag office, but other than that, I've been here working all day.
Right. Yeah.
Getting closer. And then dealing with other shit that comes my way out of the blue. Stuff that boggles my mind, and I wish my buddy, I really hope he can pull off what's coming his way. We're gonna try to help him though. I put up a link on Facebook a minute ago of a book. I recommend you get that and read it real quick. Read that one first. He's got a couple others, and there's something going to be maybe happening with that, which is amazing for him. I can't believe it.
Hopefully, it'll bring something to you.
We'll see. I just want him to get it. I want to help Chuck pull this off.
Hey, Chuck.
I know you're out there, Chuck.
There he is.
There he is, right there. There he is. What's up, Chuck?
That's his
I'm just talking about you. I'm so happy for you, dude, and I really hope that this happens for you, man. It is freaking awesome.
That was Chuck's book that you put up. Right?
Yeah, it's Chuck's book I put up. Hell yeah.
I'm telling everybody else.
Yeah. No, I didn't chase that dipshit across the North Korean border. Yeah. I couldn't believe that. He gets released from military custody in South Korea, immediately joins the tour of Friendship Village right there, and then runs across to the north. He probably belongs there if that's what he's doing. What is up, Jim Anderson?
Can you say
Chris
know people that have...
Oh, yeah. I know a guy that has a picture of himself standing on the north side of the DMZ with a sign behind him in North Korean that says landmines to prove he was on that side of the DMZ, which meant he was standing in a minefield to do that.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Texas
Tony. What's up? Jay's in the house. Yeah, hey, get that and read it. It's a good book. I've ordered it too. So I'm going to be laying that one down to read. But I'm supporting a brother that he's got something potentially big happening for him. And so I want you guys to buy some of his books to drive the numbers up to make things look even better for what he's got coming. And they're good books too.
And leave reviews on Amazon.
And leave reviews on Amazon for him. Because he sent me a copy of Nomads. Yeah.
Leave reviews for every book you read on Amazon.
Yeah, unless you hate it. Well, even then, leave a review. But, Pete on the DMZ, Richard McMahon. So anyway, we got good stuff happening to the peeps we care about. So, Nick Meacher in the house. I'm trying, Nick, to get my damn HF set up, but I got to finish this book. I can't focus on trying to do anything else. Fun shit. Until I get this thing done. I just can't do it.
He made me put clothes on walking around the house. He's like, that's
whatever. It's
a distraction. I cannot focus.
I remember that. We'll try that out. I'll see how far I can get on that one.
Just tell me.
Okay. Yeah. 2 days. I know. 2 days in a row. Damn it, boy. Choo.
Hey, Patrick.
I haven't even looked at news today. I ain't looked at Twitter.
I was reading some Forward Observer, and I listened to a little bit of Joe, but that's all I got in today.
So, for those of you that caught the podcast What do you guys think of having David on from Lights Out? I mean, that's pretty cool, I thought. And 14 years since he wrote that book, and we wrote ours at like the same time. So hopefully, if you guys pester him enough on Facebook and start bombarding him with it, he'll write a sequel.
Has he written a book since then?
No.
Oh, that was
it. That was all. He wrote Lights Out, and it was hugely popular, and he never did anything else. But we've already, so my amazing manager, Holly, I put those two in touch with one another. She's already made contact with Podium Publishing, who does my audiobooks. We're trying to get Lights Out on audio. So that would be awesome.
Sue should read it.
Well, I will put Sue in touch with Podium as a voice narrator.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Because I want to try to help my friends out. And I usually end up spending a lot of time doing that kind of crap, helping other people get their stuff done. I love the epilogue, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see more of that.
What was it?
The epilogue in the Last Charlie book.
Oh.
So, let me see here.
We've already seen all of them.
No, we have not. Writer strike messing with me? Yes. But here's the thing. The writer strike shouldn't really be messing with me, because when writers and actors are on strike, production companies are in full throttle acquiring material mode. And I had two problems with why we're not getting as much traction as I think we should. Number one is half of my series is published by Podium or Penguin. So naturally, people think expensive immediately, trying to deal with a publisher. They don't understand. I own the TV movie rights, not Penguin. That was specifically written into my contract that way to keep them from having control. And hopefully, I'd make some money on that one of these days.
Hopefully.
Actually, you bought Lights Out last night? Awesome. Yeah, that's driving some sales. Yep. Yeah, Rachel did too. That's cool, guys. Good. You support these dudes because they're all good guys. And Dave's a quiet dude. He don't talk a lot. And this isn't the kind of world he maneuvers in either.
Right.
He hasn't really been in this sort of stuff for a while. I'm going to try to change that, though. I'm going to drag him kicking and screaming into being a real author, whatever that means. Don't look at me as an example.
Sequel.
Yeah. Yep. Ham test at Fallout, guys. I know Meta and Kelly both passed theirs. So
I did study today while I was getting my hair done. I did in the chair.
Yep, Meta and Kelly. Yeah, I hope he comes to Fallout too. We're trying to drag him to Fallout as well. So that's one more little attraction we may have there. Maureen ordered Lights Out. There we go. Yeah. He was up against a successful group of dudes and hung in there just fine. Oh, yeah. David did great. He's a good guy. Like I said, we hung out once in Denver many years ago. And it's the only time I've ever been with him.
Hey, Kim and Heath.
Yeah, you guys you'll see that. You'll see some of that again. Heath Whittle, what is up, brother?
I love them Georgia mountains.
Yeah.
I want to live there.
And from Crackalackistan. What's up, Corey? And Matt, you're going to come to Fallout, bro? Good. Awesome. More you should. It's going to be a good time.
Tickets go on sale July 31st on Mountain Readiness, I think.
Yeah, I think that's when they're going on sale. And Dennis Jones in the house. What's up?
Hey.
So, doink.
Yeah, he said he was going to be there too, right? Dennis Jones. He can bring all the firewood. What kind of firewood did you want him to bring? Because you're doing the pig, you wanted a specific kind.
Well, it depends. I mean, if we could get like pecan or hickory pecan would be awesome. But, But, Russ is the man in charge of the fire. He'll order the firewood.
He'll get it from Dennis.
Well, yeah, Dennis will bring our firewood like he did last time.
Which was so nice. Thank you. It was amazing.
But that's not the same Dennis. Because that Dennis Jones lives in northern PA, and that Dennis Jones you're speaking of lives in North Carolina. So she's talking about your doppelganger, Dennis.
Yeah, how am I supposed to know that? I am sorry.
When's Mountain Readiness? Maybe I can convince the fiance it'll be a great honeymoon. That's a stretch, Zach. But October 20th to the 22nd is Mountain Readiness. So, all right. And Corey bringing the wife and 3 kids. You're going to be a busy man.
What are you staying in? tent.
Tent camp last time. They had a cool setup.
Yeah.
They were rocking. He had antennas up. He was on his radio.
Oh
He
yeah,
was doing all
that
kinds of
tent.
stuff.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Beautiful at night. It was.
So, but we'll all be there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Kim said thank you for the training manual she got on Patreon.
Oh, Kim Piner. Yeah. Of course, Kim. Yes.
Baseline.
That one right there. Good stuff to read for you guys, all of you guys.
If you're on Patreon.
How much noise are you gonna make? You want to knock anything else over real quick? She went to push a cup off. Yeah, let's see how many likes we can get on YouTube tonight, guys. Let's give it the little thumbs up thing because it does help. And Patrick, if you're gonna be meeting Joe, that's cool. Joe's a good dude. You'll like talking to him. Andrew Ball in the house. What up, brother? I got a 5 so far. We need more likes. It helps on YouTube. So
right.
And we'll throw the old the shameless plug shit in here real quick too.
Which one? Fallout.
Well, thought it was in there. The Patreon link there, Russ. Can you throw it up? I don't know
right
where it's at. Where?
What's his
Patreon? That one. There it is. If you join Patreon, I'm going to be giving away some stuff on the Patreon lives that I can't give away publicly.
Like next week.
Don't show it because I don't want that on. I can't be on here. Legal reasons. But in Patreon, since nobody can see that without being a paying member, and I know they're not going to pay to see it, I'm going to give away shit you can't get nowhere else. Some stuff I used to give away a long time ago, but I stopped doing. I'm going to start doing it again. And you only be able to get them on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
So
besides the stuff you get every month,
besides other cool stuff, you never know what's
that and above.
Oh yeah.
I got a lady working on patches. Those are going to start
soon.
You still have to have your graphics guy make up patches for characters.
Oh yeah. We're
going
back into that. Character patches are going to start now. We have a local patch person, and I've got the logo coming out in a PVC patch. Those are coming too. So 107 is our live record. There we go. Let's see if we can get more eyeballs in here. I don't know. I see 48, but I don't know where they're coming from because we're on 3 or 4 different platforms, so I have no idea. Yeah. Let me see. Fallout. Yep. Mountain tickets on sale. There we go. 31st. Yep. Just like Teresa said.
Hey, Roger.
Ezra, what's up, buddy?
He was behind me in traffic.
Yeah. Roger Clint took the picture of Mel's truck rolling down the road the other day. That was hilarious.
Did you honk? Because I do sort of remember a yellow trailer. Did I drive around you? I don't like following trailers. How big was it?
And Andrew, no, I didn't catch any news today whatsoever. I've been busy trying to finish this damn thing. Yeah. And it just keeps getting a little bit bigger. I mean, technically, I'm at the word count to be done, but the book's not done. So you're going to wait a little longer.
And I just told him about a part I was reading today, and I'm like, there was no reason why that happened. You need to go back. I mean, and he's like, oh, I forgot that. You're right.
Well, I said I'll review that.
Yeah.
I said, let me review that and see. So, and thanks, Egghead, for the plug to Patreon, brother. Let's see. DPK says, can't make any fun stuff this year. Fuck you, cancer. But next year, I'm joking, all good stuff. You're all my in-hospital entertainment tonight. Well, best wishes for that, DPK. Yes. Whatever we can do to make that a little better for you, let us know. I mean, maybe we'll do some little videos or something just to keep you cracking up. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
How long are you in the hospital for?
That's awful. I don't like anybody being in the hospital. You guys said you give a monthly gift to Patreon. Is that every pay group or is there a minimum? No, it's the THAD and above.
Once a month.
Once a month. So, and I have missed months. I'm not perfect, guys.
Yes, there have been.
You know me. I'm angry standard time, and I'm always trying to do too much shit at once.
And they used to get the Intel, which you're going to get.
The Intel will start back up when this book's done. I just don't have time.
Book's done. Mm-hmm.
Intel reports will go out for that and above, and then you get gifts like you got Tactical Wisdom book. What?
I thought
Intel reports for everybody.
for everybody. Yeah.
Intel reports for everybody, and that and above, you get the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Set,
And Tuesdays on Patreon, we do giveaways.
Yeah, we'll do giveaways of stuff
Just
that I won't give
swag.
away in public. Yeah, cool things that you can't find just anywhere. So
Next week, yeah. Big cool one.
I'm watching YouTube on my TV and on Facebook on my phone, so I'm comment easier. That's awesome. Yeah, I like that. That means it's running in two places. That's even better. See, more eyeballs. Oh yeah, Nick, I did see this. That Pfizer factory. Where was it? I just saw an aerial shot. It was a huge Pfizer plant, just destroyed by a tornado. I mean, destroyed. And they make 25% of injectable.
The government did it.
No.
Don't they control the weather? No, I'm just kidding.
Come on now. What happens is the Democrats are eating their own, and there are 100% for government, and it was about Trump. Oh yeah, anytime. Well, they hate RFK, but they hate Trump worse. And the reason they don't like RFK is the same reason they didn't like Trump. He doesn't carry the water. He doesn't play by their rules. But he's actually in their party, and they don't see him as a danger. They see Trump as a danger. So,
Graphisms.
Wow, 1 month so far. Hoping to go home soon. Chemo coming up. Wow.
I hope you're good to go home soon.
I hope you get out of there real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Real soon. And yeah, I guess I've got a cool book this month. And next month will be some cool stuff too. So let me see. No, we didn't miss much. I know, Danimal, I'm trying to get back to them. It's just that Intel report takes, 2 to 3 hours of my day to assemble.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something too that I work on through the week, so every day I'm grabbing stuff and dropping it into something to save it for later. And then it takes on Friday, it takes, 2 to 3 hours of my day to put those things together and get them out.
And you just don't have time. You got
At the moment, that's 3 hours I can be working on the book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not sure if there's an issue with the website link on Facebook and YouTube. Why? Are you not getting there, Zach? That's there. In Pfizer, North Carolina. Okay. I was wondering where it was. I didn't get to read the whole thing. Yeah, Rocky Mountain.
Hi, Meta.
Okay.
Richard, are you going to Fallout? He said he was going to be there, didn't he?
Who did?
Richard?
Yeah, Richard, you coming to Fallout? McMinn, you going to be there? Oh, Patrick, same. Yeah, your dad gets it too. That's rough. And yeah, there you guys go. That's it. Show a little support. Just bought walking 400 miles in Alaska to home. Amazon says only 2 left. Top in there, get the last 2 in stock. That's right. Let's buy him out tonight. Let's sell everything he's got. And then you can look him up. He's got a book called Nomads is the first one, and there's another one that kind of goes with it. You can check those out too. Mm-hmm. But the Walking in Alaska story is the one, because we were talking on the phone about it today. I was like, I gotta have to get that. And I threw the link up because I thought you guys would dig it. He does some neat stuff in there. And he wrote his a lot like I wrote mine, in that mile for mile, it's accurate as far as their trek. Like, it's real.
What?
Zach says an error keeps coming up every time I try to access the website. Could be a problem on my end. You talking about YouTube, I'm guessing? That's strange. Or they're throttling again because, they don't like me. Whatever.
Yeah.
So.
What was I going to say?
I don't know. Just to hang out. Well, yeah, you got to come down, Richard. It's been a while since we've seen you, man.
It's fun. Hopefully Julie's going to be there with her cooler of Jello shots.
She did bring a cooler of Jello shots. Like, they were
probably 100 of them. Maybe.
And some of them were made with like Everclear.
The green ones.
The green ones were Everclear. All right, so Zach, you're the only one having trouble.
Shut it down.
Yeah, you're the only one having trouble getting to YouTube. Maybe you're bad on YouTube, Zach. Maybe it's not me that's bad on YouTube. So how do you guys like the new camera too? Sound, lighting, all this crap that's in here right now, all this stuff that we've done.
If we moved, it would follow us.
No, I've got it set so it won't follow us. But this camera will, like, I could have it farther back and I could be walking around and it would follow me as I moved. It's got a full gimbal on it, but it's only like this big, the whole thing. It's like that. It's nothing. Jello shots should be made with Everclear.
That's what the green ones are made with.
That's messed me up at HLN. Julie shots. Yeah, you got to watch Julie. She'll get you. And yes, Tony, yes, you can make shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can.
Good picture, good sound. We're trying.
Looks soft on your TV. Must be your internet connection or something, Patrick, because it's a 4K camera we're running out of here now, and true 4K, so not compressed.
Huh.
Terry Buckley, Ocala in the house.
Ocala.
Love waking up in strange places after Jello shots. What's the name of that little spot on Bourbon Street? What is the name of that little place where we get
big ass beers?
No,
the Jello shots.
I mean, I can walk up to the place. I know it exactly, and we see these two brothers own it, and every time we walk in there, it's Jello shots. You know.
Well, the first time I got 2,
but they're 190s. They're 190 proof Jello shots,
and they're pretty big.
They're
2 was too much.
2 is too many Jello shots.
So now I just get 1.
And we got Ma in the house. What is up, Ma? Mom is having a hard time, and I'm going over there in the morning. She's just having a hard time getting them floors finally done. It is taking forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Wes does need to bring bear meat. I agree with that entirely. Some bad news for Wes. He just lost his dog, guys, and he's a little upset about that. Kind of having a hard time with it.
He runs forward or server.
Well, he's part of it.
Part of it. Yeah.
He's one of the big guys.
But yeah.
Bottle of fine wine. Yeah, leave it on the shelf and don't touch it. Oh my gosh.
What's that?
Hey, he says, and finally, I actually haven't mentioned it, but your connection has been solid for the last few months. I know, we've been doing well. Some of our tech issues are drying up, but we're also spending money to fix a lot of this stuff. It's
Wyoming, hey.
We've got Josh Davis. What's up, bro? My buddy Tex. A lot of you guys might remember Tex. Some of you might. Me and Tex are back to communicating again, and you know, which is good. I knew that would happen one of these days. He's in the hospital right now, and actually, I need to text him or call him here in a bit and see how he's doing tonight.
Yeah.
Let me see. That's why I drink box wine. When you're done drinking it, you can blow up the bag and use it for a pillow.
They have pillows that have a little suction thing on them, and you fill them full of beer, and you can just lay there. I've seen them. They sell them.
I mean, you know.
I bought 2.
Trademark of an alcoholic. I bought 2. Trademark of an alcoholic sounds to me like. And Guy got the last copy of walking 400 Alaskan miles home. There you go. We sold you out, Chuck. We sold you out tonight.
That's got to be a walk. Alaska.
Yeah.
Alaskan.
Ezra says, Mr. Chris, by the time school starts, I will be finished with Locker 9 and I will be starting going home. Awesome, buddy. Well, I'll see you in October and you can tell me what you think of the first one. Ricky, well, what up? We're just doing what we do, man. It's not enough hours in the day. Yeah, beer we want. Seems to me like there's not enough hours in the day anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, the beer's warm. Why would you? Your body heat.
Why would you put beer in it anyway?
Well, it had beer, but yeah, you could put straight vodka or some Everclear or some, depending on your level of.
Spoken like a true alcoholic. What's wrong with
alcoholism?
Your level of alcoholism. Do you party hard? Yes. Just making sure there's no creatures in my whiskey.
You'd have to ask Pete.
Yeah, you gotta ask Pete that. He's on his own schedule.
Yeah. And Chris can barely keep his schedule. So
I'm doing the best I can. It's not easy. Yeah, like Russ says, I'm not an alcoholic. Always go to meetings. A pillow full of Everclear. I wasn't worried if there was something in there again. I was going to drink it anyway. It's the last of my Elijah Craig. It's empty now. So
yeah, just let that back over. Do you want something else?
No. I don't want no more. I got enough in there.
Some patties.
Can I please move the question banner tag on your right side? What question banner? I don't see a banner on my nowhere. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, because it covers my face.
Oh,
James.
Is that why? I'll figure that out quick.
Hey, Joanna.
Hold
I
on.
texted you.
Ricky,
Haven't heard
an
from you.
update on 11. You mean 12?
11's out.
11's been out. 11's been out. Engineering Home's been out. 12 is close to done. Very close. Yeah, again, the reason for the delay was I wasn't happy with it. Some big parts of it. And I went in and made some substantial changes, which is new for me. I don't typically do that, but I just wasn't happy with it. And I'm still doing some of those changes, and those changes led to actually more book. You're gonna get a little bit bigger book this time than the previous ones.
Listen, when you are done with this book, are you gonna read it? I really.
I have read this one so many times now. I don't need to go back and reread it.
Okay.
And plus, with editing, we'll be going through it multiple times.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Joanna. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Joanna. That's no fun.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
That's no fun for anybody.
Text me. I texted you, or give me a call.
Who? Joanna? Oh yeah. Well, she's not feeling good and stuff. So
when you're feeling better.
Yeah, when you're feeling better, holler at Mel. And as far as beta readers, I have no idea right now. The new process that we have that's built in-house with the editors. Because I'm not just using an individual. I actually hired a firm, and I'll be honest with you guys, it's costs me now about $6,000 to have a book edited. That's the kind of money I'm spending to make sure they are error-free moving forward. So we're going to find out on this one. If these guys do a great job on 12 and everything's awesome, I'm going to have them go back to book 6 and re-edit all of those, and we're going to re-upload it and do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Might even re-release them as second editions or something. I don't know. Maybe not, because then you lose all your
fixed
reviews
edition.
and everything.
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose any.
Just fix them. And if anybody is that upset about the what is the word? Errors in the book.
Yeah.
Then they can buy the new one. Otherwise, they don't need to.
Josh, I don't know when the next Charlie's coming out. I'm going to talk to Walt and see where he's at on his side of things before I do my side of things. And we'll find out. Grant in the house.
Hey,
Howie's garage.
Hey.
What's up, Howie? How the hell you doing, brother?
That's all right. Hey, Susan.
Susan Heron in the house and Ted Simon's dog. Where internet is a tin can and a string. Yeah, I can relate, bro. And Susan Heron. Sorry we couldn't make it to the memorial, but it sounds like it was a good thing, maybe, from what you said.
I wish we were there to support her. She could have used it, probably.
So, yeah, the port fiasco in Ukraine, Odessa, the Russians bombed the shit out of Odessa. And now they've announced that any vessel heading to a Ukrainian port will be suspected of carrying weapons and therefore considered an enemy combatant and treated as such. The reason for that is the Ukrainians were smuggling weapons in through grain shipments. Yeah, that's happening now.
Hey, Will, why did you ask if my middle name was Hillary?
Yeah, why would you ask that?
That is my sister's name.
We got Mr. T. Robert
Hey.
Toombs now with Mountain Readiness. What is up, brother? How you doing tonight, T? Let's see here. So you're not a Debbie Downer, Joanna. I know you beat it once, you'll beat it again.
You will, yeah.
That's right. I see you. I see you're in fine colors today. Okay, yeah. This is my Texas Hawaiian shirt. It's got javelinas on it and stuff. I think it's cool. There's a javelina in here somewhere. I don't know where the hell he's at, but he's on here somewhere. I thought it was just cool as shit when I saw it. It's actually a 511 shirt, but I was like, I gotta have that. When I saw it. I had to have that. Let's see.
When we went to the beach, he wore his booby shirt down to the tiki bar.
Oh my God.
30 people. Women would come up to me. Where'd you get his shirt? I mean,
I had
they
two
took
girls.
photos.
I had two girls come up and try to buy it from me. And I told them it wasn't for sale. And they looked and they're like, no, how much? And I'm like, you don't have enough money. It's not for sale.
Yeah.
And they looked at me like I should have been happy that they asked me or something. I was just like, sorry, baby. I said, go talk to that chick over there. She'll tell you where you can get one. And
Yeah,
they
they
sell
did.
my shirt. And they did.
I don't want cash. What do you got?
Nah, I wasn't even willing to trade.
No, they
Everybody liked that shirt. I'm gonna keep that shirt, and we owe that all to Griff.
Yes, we do,
Yeah.
Griff.
Yeah, there's a few things coming at you guys in this one.
Mm-hmm.
If I do something I'm thinking about doing right now, it's gonna really be something. Let me see. These small continuity flaws. There wasn't a continuity. What you guys think was an error with a character is not an error, and you're gonna see why.
Mm-hmm.
One of our favorite characters in Brief Passing. Yep.
New girlfriend.
Wow, Will, new girlfriend and service dog. And girlfriend's daughter tutoring Gabriel. That sounds like a hell of a setup, Will.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about Yellow Trucking hasn't made a health insurance pension payment in 2 months. They go on strike Monday if they don't pay over $100 million tomorrow. And I hear Yellow's about to file for Chapter 11, probably, or Chapter 7, excuse me. So who knows what's up with freight right now?
Yes, you did. You did.
And Mel says you did, Will. You're in trouble. No. It's saying at 8P went missing in the Black Sea.
I can't remember what post.
KLW. Who's KLW there, KW? Because I haven't heard anything about a P8 missing. That would be a problem if it did. That'd be a big problem.
Yeah.
Rick, I already covered the TV update thing. No, nothing's happening right now. 9016. You'll see who they are. Yeah, it's just a mess with it. Is Vanilla Thunder still living near me, or did he move to Tennessee? No, he's still up there. He's not there at the moment. He is.
It's not in Tennessee.
He fucked off to the bush, we'll say, for a little while to do some things with the people of the place.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and UPS is talking to go on strike. Yep, saw that too.
Really? Why?
Money. They want better pay, better benefits, better whatever. And pulling it from Yellow. It's coming. It's definitely coming.
What does that mean?
Face blue smiling. I have no idea what that means, Scott.
Hey, batshit crazy.
Shit crazy, yeah. That shit crazy. Not crazy. Crazy. That's a great name. I could definitely see that. Those who don't care for the series need to leave it alone. This is one of the best realistic series on the market. Well, thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that. And Howie says UPS is going on strike. Well, there goes Amazon. You must be doing shots and singing with the band. We can still make that happen anytime, Susan. You know that. We're not that far away.
Mm-hmm.
UPS wants air conditioning in their trucks too. I actually got contacted today. Publicists contacted me and they asked for like the top 5 things to do for extreme heat right now, and like things that people can be doing. And so I put this thing together and sent it out to them. I don't know where it's going, but I'll probably end up somewhere talking about it.
Paying you for it or something?
They will. I will be when this. But they wanted something that they can show me, like, hey, we got this guy. Hopefully you'll see my face on a camera somewhere else talking about this shit. Stop picking on transmissions. Since we're on Facebook, I'm not going to comment on that, Richard. But transmissions, they slip, the clutches go out, they leak. They're a problem.
We didn't check to see if the lights went off in your truck.
I'm sure they did. I'll look at it though.
Yeah.
This guy says, my UPS driver told me last week though, the strike starts August 1st. Ooh boy. Oh boy. I missed last night. Sorry for the late start. No worry, brother. I replied back to you. Just get that knocked out and I'm gonna get you an address. We'll get that took care of. UPS unified pay schedule, time off, air conditioning in the vehicles.
They should have air conditioning.
They should have air conditioning. Absolutely.
Their doors are goddamn open. They should have.
I mean, if Amazon trucks have air conditioning, which they do, then UPS trucks should have air conditioning. Apparently, the Teamsters are saying it's unacceptable that part-time workers are paid less as part of a two-tiered scale. Depends, on that one. I'll tell you guys, I'm not a union fan. You got to know that about me. I worked in the electrical industry for many years. I hated the IBEW and everything it stood for. And most of the guys that were members of it when I was working. If you're in the union, I don't give a shit. But they used to file a lot of grievances against me. And I would always be like, I'm not in your fucking union. I don't care about your grievance. So, and Egghead, Amazon uses everybody. USPS, UPS, FedEx, they'll use it all. So
are the part-time employees making less per hour than the full-time employees? That's fucked up. That's not.
And yes, strikes are consequences of inflation. Yes, they are. So Patrick says, my brother works as a floor manager for a major U.S. Canada food distributor, and they're having big issues fulfilling orders. Said worst in a while. Said to expect issues in the next few weeks. Reminds him of the nonsense during COVID, but is a bit different. They want to starve you into submission. Sean Robertson, what up, brother?
Can't be here on time.
Richard, I want to go on strike for something. Anything. Wow. Randy got laid off 2 weeks ago because they cannot get boxes and panels. Holy shit. And the only reason I read that, y'all, is I know Randy. I knew how he's talking about. Part-time drivers working 40 hours, not getting benefits. Like one of my drivers. Wow. They're working 40. They should be getting them.
Yeah, they should.
They should absolutely be getting them. We just lost right to work in Michigan, and it's causing a lot of big jobs to jump ship. Oh yeah, absolutely will. Right to work state means that the unions can't force you to be a member of a union to work someplace. Even if the site's unionized, you can work there and you don't have to join their union. That's why I never joined the IBW, because in Florida, we are a right to work state also.
I thought right to work state meant that your bosses can fire you for any reason.
That comes with it.
Oh, okay.
That comes with it. You don't have to join the union, but you can also be terminated for any reason whatsoever. They just say, I don't like your hair today. Get out of here. You're fired. And Sean, we're working on the podcast, man. I'm trying to get it better.
Every week, it's getting a little better.
Getting a little better.
Like this.
Like all this horse shit in here. All these lights and stuff. And there's even just for fun, I'm going to do this to you guys for just a second, just because it's fun. Let me see if I got the right one. I'll do this. We can get crazy with it in here. There's too many remotes playing around here for these damn lights. No? These guys? They're doing it. That one's doing it. There we go. We do a whole strobe light disco ball thing in here.
Oh, we should use that later.
I ain't coming in here. Hanging out in this room is packed too. We got shit all pushed against one wall because there's 2 leather chairs sitting here that are going to be part of another set that we're going to have. So we have 2 sets in here to use soon.
Yeah.
So we're working on it. We're trying to make it better. Oh, yeah. What do you think about the song Try That in a Small Town by Jason Aldean? That is some of the dumbest shit that I've ever heard in my life.
I haven't listened to it, really.
Well, what they're accusing him of is they said he put out a song that promotes lynching because it's showing all the riots and and he's just like, try that shit in a small town.
Right, yeah.
And CMT actually took the video down because a couple of lefties accused him of being a racist. And that's all it takes these days is an accusation. You are guilty in the court of public opinion.
I heard that
and there is no defense.
Was going the way of Bud Light.
They are. It's all right. Go woke, go broke. I think Bud Light learned that. A couple others learned it from what I understand right now. Yeah, Zach, going on strike for free ammo and guns. Anyone want to join? I'm in. I'm on strike already. I guess I used to dislike unions from growing up in an aircraft town and hearing horror stories of unions hurting folks, but corporate power has gotten too strong. Labor needs a union now. To a degree. I'll tell you my problem with unions back in my day when I was dealing with them, especially the IBW, where what do they call it? I forget the term they use, but the length of time you've been a union member is the most important factor. Not do you know how to do your job? Are you capable of doing your job? Do you actually do your job? None of that shit mattered. It was all seniority. Yeah. Who has the most seniority? That was the only thing that ever mattered. And I hated that shit. It just bothered the hell out of me. I just left work, frontline healthcare. You'd be shocked at how much stuff is on permanent back order. Yeah, I'm hearing T last night was saying they're starting to use the term nationwide back order for a lot of stuff right now. Yeah, and that song, Jason, now you try that in a small town, has hit #1 on the music charts
already.
That demonstrates to those morons. Julie, go on in the house.
Hey, we were just talking about you.
That people don't agree with all the crap they're doing.
And your Jello shots.
And yep, Julie, we were talking about you and your Jello shots. Yeah.
Ricky.
Yeah. Let me see. Do you think part-time stewards and stewardesses should get paid the same hourly wage as the full-time pilots? Heath, those are two entirely different jobs. No. One's a steward and one is
serving pilot. Coffee and one is
flying the plane. So no, I don't think they should be paid the same scale.
Safe. Do the stewardess think they should?
Oh, of course. Went camping at Mammoth Cave on Monday. Absolute downpour. We broke camp and left Tuesday. And had to go. Yeah, we were doing a class one time, and we had this couple show up, and they set up their tent in the open. It's in a field, and we had a downpour that hit that night, and it flooded them. Their tent collapsed. All their shit was wet. But we did, between me, Alan, a couple other instructors there, and the other people just in the class, we got them kitted up. My buddy Boom had a tent that goes in the bed of his truck with an air mattress. And Boom gave them his air mattress, and I put Boom in a hammock, and rainy camping is no fun whatsoever.
We did that with our kids. We had all 3 kids, and it rained for like the whole first day and started the second when we packed up.
Yeah, I've left in the rain before too. Okay. Let me see. Patrick says, now non-union jobs have to pay union wages on certain jobs, and it put a lot of small contractors out of business overnight. They also made it so all union dues and cost payments are given back as tax refunds. So not everyone paying taxes here are paying for all of it. Wow, that's great. Kim Piner, shoot. That's hot. You're holding that under my arm.
I'm sorry.
You're striking your lighter and holding it under my arm.
Put your arm over it.
Robert Grimmon. I haven't seen him in here yet. I keep seeing his name, but I haven't seen him yet. What do you think about Disney remaking Snow White without dwarfs? Look, they're full broke woke. They're wide open. Everything they can do to destroy their brand.
There's one dwarf. Yeah, if they had a whole bunch of dwarves, people
of all varieties, shades, colors,
the left would be fucking.
Well, they would probably be mad about that. But we can use their own shit against them and protest the movie. So, because why do we have normal sized people playing dwarf characters when there are little people out there who want those jobs too?
Yeah.
Turn around.
Yeah.
Shoot me where it's standing. Who to yell at? That's awesome. That's fantastic. Plus one is a chick. Yeah, I know. It's shit.
Okay.
Batshit crazy. What the hell
going on?
Does that mean? Very face, turquoise, covering eyes. Oh wait, those are emojis that aren't translating to us. Is all that is.
Okay.
Yes, buy them cheap, bury them deep. I agree with that one. And Cold War Prepper, yep, with you. If it was as easy to get rid of a union as it is to start one, I would be more of a fan. But I'm not really a fan.
Yeah.
Let me see. Kim says, I worked for a union for almost 18 years. I paid $45 a month for great health care for my whole family. I will collect my benefits when I'm old enough. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's great. It was the seniority thing and the way that was the only metric. That was the only metric that mattered when in the IBW. And I worked jobs where I had to have union hands on the job, a certain percentage of them. And I fired union electricians far more often than I fired non-union electricians.
Yeah, because Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How it says unions protect lazy and bad workers, plus they
Yeah.
rob the dudes for political and illegal power. Just like everything, it's rotten at the top now. Yep, I agree. Some trees need water now, he says. Small town and Sound of Freedom both through. No one gives me over. I know Sound of Freedom over 100 million at the box office for a movie they don't want people to go see. Everybody calls it BS. Theaters are messing with it where they don't
Saying
put
it's sold out.
saying it's sold
Nobody's
out,
there.
but it's not.
No air conditioning
Turning the air off.
in that
Or there would
theater.
be a picture but no audio, or audio but no picture. They were doing all kinds of shit, and it still made over. It's still crushing it. So that does give you a sense of what the country's really about. And then Jason Aldean's song hit number one.
Mm-hmm.
It shows you that the
There's
narrative
returning.
that they're preaching to us, it's a facade. We're in Oz right now, and eventually someone's going to pull the curtain back and look at the wizard and be like, "Yeah, you ain't shit, bro, and we're not scared of you." That's the thing, is they're working off of fear.
The tide is turning, though.
It is turning. They keep charging anyone who, now they're charging the electors in Michigan, 16 of them with felonies, which is absurd. There's already precedent for that being done too, where no one was charged. It's their right to do what they did. It's
What they do? What?
They said that they felt Trump won the election, and that they didn't
That's
believe.
right. Yes.
And the thing with an elector is, when you cast your vote, all right, your state has electors, and then they're supposed to go to the electoral college and say, our state voted for Biden. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the electors actually can go in there and vote for whoever the fuck they want to, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, yeah, it's how it works. It's how the system works.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky Wells, I agree. Seniority is a crock of shit. I've been at my job for 16 and the longest in my position, and I disagree with seniority. There you go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, KW, the unions at least are worried the amount of free money the government is giving out and wasting is monumentally worse, because they're hedging their bets so that if Trump wins, that they can blame it all on him.
Yeah.
They can blame it all on him. Oh, yeah, and Snow White, like Russ says, there's no Prince Charming in Snow White either. What is up, Cher? You're sneaking in under the wire.
Was there a Prince Charming in Snow White?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking of a different movie.
After they fuck up Star Wars and canceled Disney, they did fuck up Star Wars. And Snow White and Seven Little People just doesn't sound the same. They never done it again. Snow White and the Seven Little People. Oh my God. What is the name of the podcast on Apple Podcasts? Oh shit, I don't remember.
The name of your podcast?
Yeah.
Angry American Nation.
Is it Angry American Nation? I always forget. I don't want to be that guy that sounds like that, but I got folks that handle some of the stuff for me, so I don't have to.
Go down.
And
I think it's Angry American Nation. Where's the podcast?
I don't see podcasts. Gruff, if you can find that podcast thing, stick it up on the screen, dude. I don't know where the hell it's at. Maybe it's over here.
Yeah.
No, we're going to just go back up here. All right, cool. All right, let me see. Catch up now. Snow White and the Seven Little People sounds like a Pornhub exclusive. Kind of does have that ring, doesn't it, Sean? Yeah, the new. It's not a new term, patriot extremist. It's, if you're at all patriotic today, you're an extremist. But I do think that needs to be a morale patch. Maybe we'll work on something for that. It gives me an idea.
What's a nationalist? Am I a nationalist? I mean,
yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a nationalist.
Yeah.
It just means you're proud of the country you're from.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I saw that VP
No, you're not
Harris
supposed to be proud of America.
commented about reducing population, but then they said she meant to say pollution. Did she really slip up? Oh, Biden was recorded hot mic saying that he had sold a lot of state secrets and very important things, and it's like, what?
Personally, we do need to reduce the population.
Oh, there goes the camera. You put your hand down. You can't do that with this camera. Hang on.
And we need to do a two-child policy.
Hang on. Let me fix my camera. Bonk. There we go. Sorry, y'all. Learning. It's only like this camera recognizes hand motions. Like you can make it zoom in and out and all kinds
signals,
of stuff. And signals, and we're trying to learn all this shit. Yeah, gotta be prepared. You're absolutely right.
Go back up one more. Hey, Dwight.
Dwight Stoutenhouse, what is up?
Yeah, we didn't see these.
John says, because I've got more radio equipment at the Pentagon. What's your comms plan? Should go sideways. HF. I'm trying to get. I have all of my shit together. I got an HF rig, antennas, and all the stuff. I just got to get it set up, but I'm just not messing with it. I'm trying to finish this damn book. As soon as that's done, my HF will be up, and we'll start doing HF nets.
Sweden and Finland just joined BRICS. And
you sure about that?
Yeah. I heard about it. I heard somebody talking about it.
I don't know about that, but Dwight's saying Iran, Argentina, and UAE. I get them. And what worries me the most though is China making inroads in the Med and starting to offer like security guarantees and stuff to Saudi Arabia, offering it to the UAE. You're fixing to see China replace us in that regard, but China's got so many problems that financially that it's going to be hard for them to pull it off. Let me see. Later, Joanna, get some sleep, darling. And yeah, Angry American Nation. Thank you, Kim.
That's what our camping at the fallout is called. We'll have a sign.
That's the podcast too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the podcast.
Yeah, working out and wanting to be physically fit is also now considered right-wing extremism. Actually, no, they don't consider it right-wing extremism. They consider it white supremacy.
Right, yes.
Because they say that all of the forums and things like that for physical fitness and weightlifting and all that are simply gateways where the Nazis patrol, and when they get you in there, then they bring you into the secret inner sanctum rooms. This is what they say, where they, start preaching all their hate.
What about all the black people who work out? I mean, you can be a white supremacist and not be white.
Yeah, why are people putting modern day ideologies against movies created 75 years ago? Stop making remakes and come up with something new. There's a novel idea. I got a new project for them. Ooh, they wouldn't want that one.
What?
Mine, of course.
Oh, yeah.
At least all the guns in Afghanistan are being used against the Iranians. Yeah. Like that wasn't the plan. Saw some border disputes where they were fighting. Then some Afghan honcho made a video cracking jokes about how they will sell Iran bottled water the Americans left when they shut off their water at the dam. But who is Iran currently getting cozy with that you never would have imagined? Saudi Arabia. And who did that? Biden. You have him to thank for that. Most early high payout retirements and unions are those paid in management who swindle the system. Yeah.
I heard something about Iran and Turkey, but I can't.
Turkey's interesting because they
aren't we giving them F-16s or something?
Well, they're wanting to sell some to them. They're wanting to give F-16s to Ukraine. So.
Well, haven't we already? No, we've given everything
just about,
else.
So the first videos too of Ukrainian cluster munitions being used against Russians are coming out. Everybody's making a big deal out of it. The Russians have been using cluster munitions the entire time. There's an international treaty against cluster munitions, but the U.S. and Russia are not signatories to it, so we use them. I guess in this country and many developed countries, we're actually not replacing ourselves with kids. Yes, this is true, and Japan is definitely one of the worst countries with that problem. Aging populations. And yes, the fact of being on time is racist. So is punctuation and math and science.
Then we are definitely not racist.
Everybody knows I'm not racist. I'm never on time.
We should get cards.
We should. Like our...
well, this can be a card. And it opens spawns.
Being outdoorsman is pure evil now. Yep, hunting, all that stuff. Just ask the transmission folk. Don't want Zuck to shut down the... I know, yeah. I saw a tweet from PETA the other day that said, there are many ways of dealing with mosquitoes. You don't have to kill them. And I was like, do any of these people drive a car? Like, if any of them drive a car, shut the fuck up. You're killing hundreds of creatures a day just driving down the damn road. And mosquitoes were made to be killed, like houseflies. Yeah, all right, Richard, I'm already thinking something along those lines, I got an idea.
Make a metal like this though, or something heavy.
Well, we're going to do something fun with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're remaking all the kids' movies, so they better brainwash the next generation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nailed it, Susan.
Absolutely.
Yes, you nailed it.
To wake them up.
Pale Horse Peyton, it'll come out as soon as I'm done with it. I'm very close, but I'm adding stuff. It's going to be a little bit bigger book this time because it's just the way it's working out.
And then it got to go to the editors, and then it has to go to Duke.
Yeah. Later, Heath. Hit the rack, man.
Are you going to do a pre-order on this once you'll probably do pre-order on all of the formats,
because as soon as Podium starts the audio, we'll have a release date. We'll know what it is, and then we will start the pre-order then. And so we will pre-order. We're going to be doing all kinds of craziness with it. There'll be marketing and things. This is an entirely different process happening this time, guys.
Trying to make everything better.
Can make some of those survival metal cards with all the nifty tools in them. Never know. It could have. Never know what it might have in it.
Yeah.
I've got some ideas already. So, but yeah, I'm trying to get this thing done. Trying to get it done, and we've got more cool stuff coming too. It says Chris and Mel brainwash my kids. A big event for 5. Hell yeah. Robert Graham says they're getting Canadian Fire Smoke and PA. Shit.
How do we brainwash your kid?
Well, it's not really brainwashing. It's just, teaching them to be normal, decent human beings, but also at the same time having a plan to kill anybody they meet. So definitely got to have that.
I went to the DMV today, and I called Chris up there, and Chris looks down and sees my Maxpedition bag, and he's like,
"Yeah," I'm like, "You're in the tag office,
government building."
I'm like, "You can't have that."
I said, "I looked on the doors for signs that said no weapons."
Yeah, and they don't have to because it's a government building.
Yeah, well.
And Sean, that's a great idea. I do the same thing.
What?
I put up a big central tarp. I don't have one that big. Mine are usually 12 by 12. Live small.
Yeah, when we did that thing with Alan in the woods, Alan and Howie in the woods, we put a tarp up because it was fucking raining. We're all under it.
Ricky, well, damn houseflies, I have hundreds for free. Please come get some. They are way too rich. Oh, no, Ricky. No, houseflies are something that will make me twitch, drive me crazy. I'll start doing shit. I've got the salt gun for shooting them. I got the electric tennis rackets.
Yeah, those are nice.
I love those.
Yeah. Today, because we've had a problem the last week or two with them in the camper, and we've been going crazy. And we're sitting there today, and he's like, there haven't really been any flies. We haven't had a problem. And I was like, yeah, I noticed that too. And then
5 minutes later, I'm sitting there like something flew by me.
Yeah, and he gets up the rack.
I got my little tennis racket. I got my first kill with it. I was like, yeah, and I just baked him watching it sizzle in there. Yeah. I can't stand it. Houseflies drive me insane. So, keeping the livestock away from the doors, keeping pet food away from the doors, because we had pigs at one time, and holy shit, a fly problem. A pig pen is a fly problem.
Yeah.
And the camera did it again. I thought I had it set so it wasn't doing that. Go back to that position. Thank you. I'll read the instructions again.
Yeah.
Let me see. Has anyone seen how many people they are charging in Canada for starting this fire? So far, it's almost 300 of them that considered arson. The first bunch of fires were started next to oil sites to try and shut them down. Yeah, it's environmentalists are doing it. They're mad what we're doing to the environment, so they're going to burn it all down. I wasn't mad about having to cut the trip early. I ran out of beer on day 2 anyway. That's camping. There we go. Make a fly bait jug, water, sugar, a little apple cider, or a drop or 2 of dish soap. Yep, they'll go right in there, and that's where they'll be.
We have a fly killing spray.
Yeah, we have lots of weapons. I got chemical weapons, biological weapons. I've got ballistic weapons for them, electronic weapons for them. I hate flies. What up, B. Sterling?
Concealment is the key.
Concealment is always the name of the game.
Now in Florida, you can conceal. Don't need a license. Yep. Anybody can. 21 and up.
July 1st, it went into effect. Let me see. Whoa, where'd I go? Can you Hook your camera up to a pew-pew for home security. I mean, science. There are some devices in the world like that exist like that. Yeah, you need a gimbal, you need a few other things, you know. And a laser is a good addition to that whole arrangement. Just saying. Not that I would know. But.
Thank you, Richard. I do need that.
Really? Ricky says he sits outside with a spray bottle filled with tap water and dish soap. Spray a mist on the flies and they die in seconds. We got a spray like that too, but it ain't dish soap. That's interesting. And these things do not work well in the house. Not for us. Not at all. Flamethrower Mel, kill flying.
That's what I need.
Fly killing, yeah. That's how she'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
She was loud. Yeah. Bring back punt guns for anti-drone fishing. That's why I like number 4 buckshot from a 12 gauge with a full choke.
Good night.
Or goose loads. Get up there and get them drones.
Good night, Tony.
Later, Tony. Texas has permitless carry as well. Still have my LTC for reciprocity, which I recommend you keep your permit. Mine expires next year. I got to renew. We
do need to renew. We don't have our cards because they weren't fucking fine.
Yeah. I want to know what kind of subliminal message they play on. I don't know where the hell it is because it mesmerizes my kids.
Oh, there's something. I'm
Cocoa
sure.
melon. I don't even know what that is, Josh, and I'm afraid to ask.
We had a salt gun. It spilled salt everywhere.
And it wasn't a problem for me. It was fun shooting flies with it.
Yeah.
Cameras and signage reminds me of the old spring guns, which were the basics for lots of lawsuits for negligence. Oh, yes, very much so.
Richard, make me one. Can you make me one?
Mel's dying of a flamethrower. I know there's one we can go play with. I'll call Trey. He'll load it up. You can go out there and burn something with it.
John has one too. He said I could play with, but I never. His
John
dad, Faulkner, his dad has one.
Oh yeah, they got one of the little ones though.
Mm.
The tank one.
Oh yes,
one, remember when you held?
Yes, I did hold it.
Yes.
A photo with it. But I didn't get to use it.
She didn't get to pull the trigger on it.
Windex is great for taking off rings and stuff too.
Make some piranha. It removes all stains and human-sized ones. 30% hydrogen peroxide poured into high concentration sulfuric acid at a 1-to-3 ratio. Just saying. And that's not the kind of hydrogen peroxide you buy at the pharmacy either. It's a different kind. But you can buy 5-gallon jugs of sulfuric acid at most auto parts stores. You guys know that? Just, it has lots of uses.
Would it melt a sink? What's it?
It will dissolve anything organic.
Oh.
So it doesn't mess with plastic.
Well, would it take stains off of something?
No, don't do that. No. We're not bringing sulfuric acid to try to clean a sink. No, that's not happening. Remember, it takes 6 months for eyebrows to grow back.
Yeah.
Yeah, weed burner's not the same there, Russ. That's not what she's looking for. She wants that range.
Pulse fire flamethrower.
Lisa, want to go house up?
Hey,
just so you know, my YouTube is Trick 6. So if you see that on the podcast, it's me commenting. All right, Trick 6, I got it. There's a hooker joke there somewhere. It's just not coming to me.
Oh, not yet. Give it a minute.
Give it a minute.
Yeah.
All right, so last time I ambushed Mel with you guys could ask her anything. Now we'll put it up to me tonight. Fire away any random ass, dumbass question you think you have. There is no such thing as a stupid question, unless you ask one, of course. We're at home, Dwight. We're in the studio at the house.
Yeah, this is the only time we come in here. We stopped even sleeping in the house.
What's that, Rich? Yeah, we pretty much live in the camper. It's weird for me because, I don't know. It's like wherever my office is, that's home. That's where I gotta be. And my office is in my camper, and so that's where I'm gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I need an afterburner on flamethrower. Actually, I was removing a ramp in Detroit the other day, and a skunk came out. We told the property owner to call animal control, or we weren't coming back.
Huh.
He took a 5-gallon bucket, mixed bleach and ammonia, and shoved the smoking mess under his porch and told us to come back in a few hours. Oh my God. Bleach and ammonia. He just created a phosgene gas or no chlorine gas. Yeah, that'll do it.
Seeping into your house.
Yeah, I bet he wasn't inside either. Toilet paper over or under? I'd say over, always over.
Now, the
Under's just gotta put your hand down, woman. I gotta get that feature turned off.
Yeah, maybe you can make it where it will not.
Let me see here. I can do it right
not
here.
let.
I'm gonna turn fan off, fan off, fan.
Okay.
Actually, I just do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I ain't gonna move no fucking more.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Go
Toilet
down.
paper over under. Hang on. Not a question, more of a statement. Size doesn't matter. Jesus.
Okay, so I read a study that said the Marines did a study on toilet paper, and under saves. You save on toilet paper if you do it under.
That's what they said.
But over is more convenient and
Whatever. Yeah, it should be. Jim wants to know if you made your Tannerite lawn gnomes yet.
not yet. But it's a great idea. I really do think it's.
Yeah. Weather in North Carolina, mid-late October should be nice. It should be pleasant temperatures. A lot of inquisitive idiots. Over unless you have cats. Dinner dishes, calling Julie. Take it easy, Julie. Just raise my hand and counter Mel's. That would just confuse the camera. Hand with the pretty one. This. Update if you're listening what Morgan would have in that big ass pack if he were on the road today. Well, yeah, I'll do one on my ruck. I'm probably gonna be doing a thing at Mountain Readiness. We'll do a little ruck talk and I'll throw mine out. We'll go through it, talk about shit. On the
Amazon store, it has everything.
Just about everything. Not everything.
From
just
pack,
about everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus issuing crappy toilet paper and feeding folks MRE so they can't crap.
Yeah.
Saves TP. Yes, it does. Baseball size hail. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the same way. The fact that dude wanted to run into North Korea, I'm like, let him happen. Who gives a shit? He was in military custody, so obviously he done something wrong on our side. They let him go, and he immediately ran to the north. God bless him. You know, I have respect for a guy like that because if he wants to live in a communist, nation, whatever, he wants to live in a communist society where everything's dictated to you. He's actually doing it. He went to one. He's not like the morons here trying to turn this into that.
Yeah, can't they go there?
They can? No, you really can't travel. You got to do like him. You got to make that mad dash across the border. Hope you don't get shot. Like t-shirt sleeves working a pinch. So does the bottom part of your t-shirt. You can just cut that off. Or your drawers. I don't know what those work. Yeah, everything does have to be political. Oh, Sheriff. All right. Yeah, mullein for TP in a pinch. Not even a pinch. Green mullein leaves are actually nice. They're fuzzy. They're soft. They do a great job. My favorite in the wild TP is sphagnum moss because it's pre-moistened. Does a good job. And there's the Amazon store if you guys want to see it. Then you have tank tops. It says. I'm going to be the first person to bring an ice house to Florida. Rich, you're going to bring a load of water to Florida. That's what you're going to bring.
It's an ice house.
I don't know. I thought you meant an ice house. Yeah, Sean, the hand signals thing are weird with this camera. I can make it zoom in and out and make it pan and do all this shit, but I just turn all those off because I'm still trying to learn to use it.
Right.
Didn't he run to avoid the U.S. prosecution? Yes, because he was in custody before they released him. So he had been arrested for something. So
can he leave China? If you want?
He ran to North Korea.
North Korea.
He was in South Korea. He was in military custody. They released him, and he ran. He went straight to a tour of Friendship Village. They call it right there, where there's South Korean and Americans standing here, North Korean soldiers standing there, staring at each other and parade, like just locked up, just dead eyeing each other. And he had to make that sprint. And I guess he made it.
And can he leave? They don't.
Oh, they're not gonna just let him go. No. He's probably in a cell somewhere. They're probably still beating him with hoses to find out what he's really there for, because they're gonna naturally assume he's a spy.
You didn't chase him.
Yeah, the skinny shirt tear. Yep, that's it. The skinny shirt tear. Army dude beat a guy's ass in a club, went to Korean jail. He was supposed to get on a plane and head to USA for further military action. Bro said, hold my beer, stowed away with a tour group. Yep. Got near the border area and made a run for it. Yep. All over a fight,
Hmm.
really. He ran to North Korea to avoid getting charged for fighting. I hope he stays in North Korea for the rest of his life and they work the shit out of him. Let me see. Did you watch the new season of Alone? Nope. Howie, I haven't watched Alone in years. I stopped watching it. Yeah. And Share, no, kind of. We bought the camper instead, and I built an office in that.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
And hopefully, in a bit after Fallout, we're going to get on the road and hang out with some readers.
Sean, when this book's done. Sean, we have dude wipes on manual ship.
We have I probably have 100 packs of dude wipes. They come every 3 weeks. A pack of.
We could pump the brakes on them a little bit because it looks like
6 or 8.
She's stocking them
Well,
they're.
Because even if they dry up, I can wet them and still use them. Toilet paper, when it gets wet, you can't use it. So
sure you can. You just use the whole roll. You do business, and then you just take a stick and tear that part off, and then you go at it again.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use a dude wipe.
Oh, if you're in the woods, and yeah, you would. You'd be surprised what you'd do. You'd be surprised. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. What do you think the most useless caliber is? Most useless. There's a lot of those, but a whole lot of those. That's a big list to name. If it's not a NATO standard, I don't fuck with it. Let's put it that way. I will mess with company standard stuff too for reasons, but NATO standard, anything past that, I don't really want much to do with it.
The safe is not going in the camper.
Docking them like she's a prepper. Yep. Rich, I don't need a safe in my camper because I'm never too far out of sight of it when I'm running around in it. Okay. And I have a safe in the bed of my truck. So you can't get into that son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, y'all be good or be good at it. We will catch you guys next time.